Sustain,
Yeah,
accept it
like
can.
if you were a human version of this animal and you had this animal's attributes,
Okay,
but
okay.
feel like a person. Like I
Okay,
mean,
so
'cause you can only evaluate it as a person because you're not the animal. So
okay, so we're arguing if like we would rather be a worm man or a frog man.
with
Wait.
those types of
To be
abilities,
invisible, wouldn't you have to take your clothes off? Because you said to go around.
that's a
naked.
good point. That is a good point. That's crazy. I didn't think about that. Okay, I still think it's invisibility.
I mean,
man.
like if I had to choose between shooting slime and be able to jump like 10 times my body height, obviously I choose the body height.
Hey, wouldn't the velvet worm come with like extra limbs or something? Like,
I mean, it didn't have to go. It didn't have to like go that far. You could just
Like
I guess it doesn't make sense. I mean, you can still like go on walls and all that stuff because I think it probably like stick to walls.
yeah.
And everything.
Probably.
Okay, so I think like
You're basically becoming like a super slow Spider-Man, essentially, with the velvet worm, or you're becoming a semi-invisible frog physiology person. So imagine being like a super athletic, like you sweat easily, but you also like you're like very like
yeah. I
porous.
mean, if we're talking about the whole organism,
Mhm.
I take the frog like, any day.
Yeah.
I mean, because
For
the same thing we did with
yeah.
the honey badger.
Like for the superpower, I take the worm. Probably.
Yeah. Anytime you're invisible, just wear like
Okay, so
just
we'll
wear
put
clothes that are easy to take off.
glass.
You just wear like the. I mean, I guess if you're a woman with the frog ability, it'd be really beneficial. You just wear like a swimsuit. That's the least amount of clothes you can wear publicly. That's acceptable. That would really lend itself to your power.
Yeah, and honestly, not. You just have to go around in your underwear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Whatever.
so I'll just put them on the same.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Let me mute the mics. Okay.
And she's even got a secret island base.
Oh, we're gonna skip to the most watched part, or you want to
I
watch?
feel like we need some background on this.
Okay. All right.
Back when the dinosaurs ruled the Earth, Madagascar broke away from Africa, like an iceberg or a disillusioned member of a boy band who achieved disproportionate fame to the other members. Anyway, cut off from the other continents for 90 million years, the island's animals kind of branched out and did their own thing. Just one group, the lemurs, are now available in more than 100 different shades of cute and fluffy. With those lovable puppy dog eyes. But local stories tell of a monstrous relative that lurks in the darkness. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! What is that?
That music in the video was cool.
This
What's that
freakish gremlin is the lemur's oddball nocturnal cousin, an aye-aye. She may look like fear and panic had a baby and rolled it in dog hair, but her strange collection of body parts give her the power to locate food where her pretty daytime cousins can't, using echolocation, which sounds pretty superpowery, and something dumb that DC might use. And tonight, she's giving a masterclass to her son. Because these sonic superpowers have to be learned. It all starts with that skinny middle finger. She begins to tap the middle finger on the bark, up to 8 times per second. So not what I use it for. Next, she uses those huge ears to listen for the echoes of her tapping, allowing her to form a picture of what's inside the tree. Let's all be grateful our moms couldn't see through walls. Can you imagine? Oh, the things Tammy would have seen. sock forest. Bingo, a grub, deep inside the rotting tree. Caviar for aye-ayes or poutine for Canadians. And now for his final lesson. The skinny fingers have another use. They're perfect for reaching the places other fingers can't. Oh, so gross. Just gonna throw up my pants and pass away if everyone's okay with that. Yep. Your turn, Junior. Yeah, good luck with that. If he's gonna become a master of the middle finger, the first thing is to figure out what to tap. Warmer. Warmer. Colder. How could anyone think these elegant, fine-featured little cuties aren't adorable? Looks like he's finally hit the jackpot. Still gross. Oh, nature is the worst.
Okay. I
I
mean,
say C tier.
I don't know. Like you get like what is it like? They can probably go on like trees and all this stuff easily. Echolocation. And probably like they can probably see well in the dark.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a learned ability. Like,
It is a learned ability.
I
but-
could probably learn to do that. I could tap my middle finger on the table.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't know. I think the night vision though. Night vision is like a really cool power.
I think it's a pretty I wouldn't want this power because I could do that now. I mean, I could do some semblance of it
Yeah.
now. Not
Like,
exactly.
it's a nocturnal creature. It has to have night vision anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
honestly,
can't survive during
yeah.
the daylight.
I think the only good thing is just like the night vision and obviously like probably able to climb trees better.
I would probably
Yeah.
put D tier. That's what I would say. What about y'all?
I mean, like, I think it's well adapted for what it does. So like,
Yeah.
it's not like
It's a bit too
useless,
specialized.
but
'cause,
it's
like
very specialized. It's
Yeah.
good at what it's used for. So I'd say it's like C, maybe low B.
But I would say this though, that I would love to study the neurobiology of, because that's like a nice intersection between like morphology and morphology, behavioral ecology. Like that's
You mean like how they learn to do it? Or something?
how they learn. Like first of all, like just like the morphology and the evolution of the finger. First of all, one, two, the neural development, like to learn what to hear for, because like I would love to see like how their auditory cortex develops over time,
yeah.
and like what does it look like when an eye is bad at doing it, like, so that's like in itself just fascinating to me. And then three, the what is it? The you said it as well though. Its ability, I guess, to learn it, to learn how to do like this stuff, and like different techniques and stuff. Like I saw like the mom was like putting her nose up to it while she was doing it, rather than he was just the son, he was just tapping and not like close to it, So
Yeah.
I think it's a fascinating adaptation.
I think something like also interesting is that like some humans have like learned how to like do echolocation.
Yeah, humans can echolocate.
Yeah. Usually like it's more the people who are like blind, so like they kind of like um, go and like learn.
Yeah.
Like learn that, but yeah, it's like it's amazing that we can also learn it.
But I do think this is good because like there's probably no other animal where it lives that like takes advantage of this niche.
Yeah.
So they have like this food source all to themselves basically.
Yeah. And I also think it's also super interesting because normally when you think echolocate, you think, at least for me, I think two creatures or two groups of creatures. Either some kind of cetacean, like a whale,
Yeah.
or a bat.
Bats.
But that's normally done through producing a sound.
This time they have to like
They're like creating it
Yeah.
manually without using their own vocal. So that's a whole like a holistically new, unique.
I mean, is that really even echolocation? That just
I mean,
listening,
kinda.
really.
Because like basically what echolocation is, as far as I understand it, we need to get Dr. Smotherman on here to kind of like really give us the deeds behind it. But really all it is that you're sending out a wave and receiving
Yeah.
back a wave, and that in the difference in terms of if I send out a wave here, it's going to hit this computer and this is
And it
going to reach
comes
me back
differently.
faster than this wave that hits the couch, and then Siraj, and then that, and then you, and that forms a kind of like outline. Depending on the variance of how fast that wave gets back to my ear, and my brain can compute that. But they have gigantic eyes because normally in bats they have an overexpressed, like an over representation of their auditory cortex, the auditory system. So, and this is a nocturnal animal, and also it also.
I mean, I think it's that like
echolocates.
they have very large ears too.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about just brain anatomy.